Hey guys, Noelle Bressler here, and I'm going to review days 8 and 9. I totally failed, I guess, on putting up a video yesterday because I had a full plate, and by the time the night came, I was just drained, which is something that happens on the ultimate reset, right? Because you're not getting as many calories as you ordinarily take in, especially like yesterday was my full working day, and I had to run my daughter to daycare, and I had a couple errands to run, so I just was drained by the end of the night. So, anyways, I'm not like whatever. I don't even care. Do you guys care that I'm doing 8 and 9 together? I didn't think so. So, anyways, what I want to talk to you about today was something that always happens to me, right? I was taking pictures today. Sorry, I just got out of the shower. My hair kind of looks a little crazy, but I was taking pictures today, and I was like, this is like when I always self-sabotage, right? Like days 9, 10, maybe 11, where I feel like I've been doing this for so long, even though it's just over a week. And I start thinking, well, there's one of two things that I start to think about this time in my journey whenever I'm doing any program. It's not just this program. It's, the 21-day fix. It was Brazil butt lift. It was PIO. It's any program, anything, where I'm seeing just enough results for me to know that this is working. This is really working. And my pictures prove it. I mean, the changes in my body from day 1 to day 9 are incredible. I mean, it's 9 days. It took, I spent the whole month packing it on. So 9 days for me to lean out the way that I'm leaning out is just incredible for me, for anybody. But still, there's like that thing in my head that's always like trying to self-sabotage. That's always like one of two things. Either I see results happening, and I think, but they're not happening fast enough. And I say to myself, well, this is futile. I'm never going to look the way I want to look. I'm never going to get to the point where I want to get. This just isn't going to happen for me. And I have to like stop and remind myself it's only been that long. But the other thing that happens is that I enjoy the success that I'm having. Like today, like I love the way that my body is responding to this program, the way that I'm leaning out. I love that. So I start saying to myself, well, one meal's not going to hurt. One meal's not going to affect it. And then it's like one drink's not going to affect it. And then it's like one day's not going to affect it. Do you see what happens? Like it snowballs until it's like, well, a couple of days aren't going to affect it, or a few slip-ups, and then suddenly I'm right back where I started, having with the same habits that I've always had, doing the same thing I've always done, and I have to keep starting over. And I do that to myself all the time. It's more so that than the other one. It's more so I start to see results, I like where it's going, but something in me self-sabotages and tells me, you don't have to keep doing that though. You can have this and you can have that. My body is clearly craving just, I don't know, maybe junk food. Maybe it's rearing its ugly head right now. This has really been a struggle today and yesterday. Like, I'm not even close to cheating, but I'm not thinking about cheating, but I'm thinking about food more than I was thinking about food in phase 1. And I don't know what the difference is. I've added a supplement called Detox. But other than that, things have remained the same. I guess we've cut out the eggs, the chicken, the salmon, anything that's animal product. I haven't had the last 2 days, and I don't know if that's showing itself in another way, in another craving, which could possibly be. My body's not used to being deprived of animal products that way, I guess. But anyways, so it's been kind of a mental struggle today, and I can only imagine that the next couple of days, as it's even longer since I've had these things that my body thinks it needs, that it's going to be a little bit of a mental struggle. But it's always this way in any program. I get to this one point, and it's usually just before 2 weeks in, where I feel like I've been doing this long enough, I should have better results, or I have great results and one little slip up's not going to matter, and then it just is all downhill from there. It's a slippery slope. So I'm putting that out there because, I want you guys to hold me accountable. I have no intentions, and I'm not going to cheat. No way, no how. This is happening. I'm already almost halfway through. There's no way I'd throw in the towel now, but I just wanted to share with you my struggles in case you go through this sometime. If you decide that the ultimate reset is something that you need to do, that your body needs to detox and get rid of all these, toxins that are in the air, in the food we eat, in the water we drink. But then you get to this point, and even if it's not the ultimate reset, even if it's some other program that you're working through, and you get to this point and you're like, I want one little thing. One little thing is not going to matter. You can know that you're not alone in feeling that way, but that one little thing kind of does matter, because it is the start of a lot of little things that add back up to the same bad habits that you're trying to break. So let this be a video of inspiration. Let this be a video of vulnerability. We all struggle with it. We all go through it. And there's only good things on the other side of it if you just push through. So I'm going to keep pushing through. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Not giving up now. I'm not stopping now. And I'm actually really enjoying the results, and I'm really starting to love the foods that I'm eating. I mean, there's a few things that will remain on my menu even after this is over. I did tell somebody that I would kind of list some of the things I've been eating, and you're going to be surprised at how normal it is. I mean, yeah, there's some seaweed dishes, but honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm not making, I told you this 100 times, I'm not making everything that they suggest on the days because I'm not in love with cooking. So I'm doing as much as I can. I'm learning how to love it more. I'm going to be thrilled to go back to the way that I cooked before because it doesn't use so many ingredients and they're not such tedious tasks to get to the food. So when I get off this and I start cooking regularly, I'm going to feel like it's, a freaking vacation. But, the first week I was eating eggs. I was eating steamed kale, all kinds of vegetables, oatmeal with fruit, 100% whole grain toast. There's this bean rice mixture that is to die. Like, I feel like it's Moe's. Like, if you ever had a burrito from Moe's, oh my gosh, this is so good. So that's staying on my menu. Maybe I'll share the recipe sometime if you're really interested. This week, tonight I'm supposed to be making this sweet potato and roasted red pepper bisque. I've never made a bisque before. But I'm going to be using jarred red peppers because the steps to get the red pepper to the point where I can use it, I don't do that. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to use roasted red peppers that I have jarred, make it, the rest of the way that they say. But that'll be good with roasted asparagus. The meals are getting lighter in the second week. I guess I didn't mention that. I feel like my lunch is very filling. I had a big salad and a bowl of the rice and beans mixture, but so for tonight it's just vegetables. So I'll have a hearty serving of asparagus and try to fill up that way. But other than that, it's very normal food. There's some random recipes, some seaweed stuff that I don't normally cook. I really love miso soup, and now I know how to cook it, and that's awesome. But yeah, lots of normal stuff, lots of different stuff, but really great recipes. So even the stuff that you don't normally eat, really great recipes, to make them a part of what you want to eat. Seriously, I do. So anyways, that's that. Sorry for the rambling. This is another long video. And yeah, that's days 8 and 9. I'll see you again tomorrow.